Hello everyone, how y'all doing? Hope you're having a great day so far. Welcome to the Demoscene report of the 12th of February 2025, a summary of all the latest news and releases from the active Demoscene. And quite a packed week that it was. Releases from Gerp and Winterfarian from the past week are finally rolling in, and this weekend there was another demo party taking place as well, plus a ton of news items. This will be a very packed report. As always, I'll link everything on the description below so you can check things at your own leisure. For now, just grab your favorite drink, sit back, relax, let's talk Demoscene. Starting off with this video from Retro Computing Reboot, where they built a Roland MT-32 emulator to listen to some high-quality MIDI soundtracks to a few classic video games from the 90s. This project uses a Raspberry Pi running the MT-32 Pi project, which was developed by Dopefish, a British Demoscener, if you don't recognize him. It was developed a couple years back. Cool to see people using it and making video tutorials about it. Then I found this article/tutorial by Daniel Hooper, Learn Shader Programming with Ricky and Morty, a nice way to teach shader coding basics to newcomers. Pickle Rick! A bit related, there was an article by Maxim Eckel on post-processing shaders as a creative medium, showcasing how to use shaders for different post-processing things, with some code examples as well. And more directly Demoscene related news, Planet D resurrected its social presence by creating Mastodon and Bluesky accounts. Planet D hosted several Demoscene projects throughout the last couple of decades, really, and they regularly post about some random Demoscene hidden gems that they recover. So go follow their account if you're interested in having more Demoscene on your social media. Then I promised to take another look at the releases from Gerp and Winterfarian this week. No one bothered adding Winterfarian entries to Demozoo, and I've been too busy to do it myself, so I guess we're skipping it this week again and just focusing on Gerp, the Amiga demo party organized in Sweden from the 31st of January to the 2nd of February. The Amiga 4-channel music competition was won by Hoffman, packed with 20 releases with a lot of familiar names to the Amiga scene. The chip music competition was a close call between two chiptune legends as well, Zabutom and Go280, Go280 winning with Flying Butter. And there was a Surprise Fest music competition that was won by Hyper Unknown of Noise, and the Amiga 40K intro competition had 5 entries, most of them single screen effects with a scroller. Moonshine by Nucleus, We Needed a Coder 30 Years Ago by Grotestical, Helge Ingstad by Offense, and second place Flexi Twister by Resistance with some nice copper effects there. And the winner was Under the Sycamore Trees by Desire, both a tribute to David Lynch, who recently passed away, and an invitation to the 68K Inside Demo Party event that will take place at the end of May. The Amiga demo competition had 9 entries, a few one-screen combo fillers as well. Let's take a look at them. In 9th place, A Quality Product by Laxative Effects. In 8th place, Bug Killers by Ghetto Crew. In 7th place, That 2025 by Mumu21. 6th place, Shadow of Margetta by Coney. And 5th place, Hitchhike to Mars by Cyberdyne. In 4th place, my party favorite, Lisa's Game by Eastery. Nice little storyline there, some cute graphics, nice colors as well, so a cute little intro by Eastery. In 3rd place, You Probably Think This Demo Is About You by Tulu, which a lot of people liked. I was a bit indifferent to it. It felt just strange, but not in a good way. But I guess it's an interesting demo to check anyway, so check it out. In 2nd place, Low Res Kids by Insane, with some reference to some old school things. Very tight concept, good artwork as well. Pretty solid little demo. And then the winner entry, Inhuman Defender by Five Finger Punch. It might look a bit similar to the 2nd place demo because they shared the same graphics artist. Pretty solid little demo, a few more effects than a few other demos, justifying why it got 1st place at this competition. Then the Amiga graphics competition had 11 entries overall. A Backpacker's Love by Stratus of Contra and Grotestical. In 10th place, Cow Drinking Beer by Smalkur of Nucleus. In 9th place, Kirka 2025 by Fred of the Gang. 8th place, Fesk. In 7th place, Wilmer123. In 6th place, Pink Amiga Girl, which seems to have some conversion things going on there, at least on the girl. So a bit of a composite image there with a theme behind it. In 5th place, a Dweller on 2 Planets by Jock of Dreamweb. In 4th place, Mill by Hiro, which I believe is AI influenced and then converted to Amiga. Does look very interesting in a specific aesthetic, dark aesthetic sort of vibe. In 1st place, Noah by Facet of Bonsai Genesis Project and Lemon, which I believe is also an AI conversion thing with some manual aliasing on top. In 2nd place, Tribute to Lamasoft by Rodney of The Black Lotus with this very cool camel here. And the winner was Marlboro MiG by Optic of Desire. Stunning little replication of MiG who's smoking a cigarette. Love the little details on the aliasing, the background doing reference to the tracker music background of MiG, and a little Death Phantom ghosts on the smoke as well. Looks pretty cool as well. So very good image. Optic, I think a worthy winner of the competition in my humble opinion. The other platform demo had a total of 6 productions. One of them did not get played, maybe not delivered on time, not sure what happened there, but it was an invitation for Decadence for the Sinclair QL. There were 2 other Sinclair QL demos on this competition. There was also an invitation for the Boom Party 2025 by Boom for the Commodore 64, Pacadata 2025 invitation by ZNext, Major Fock by DHS, Iphedrina, and SM Effects, submitting an Atari demo to an Amiga party, trying to stir up some stuff. The demo's pretty solid overall, a nice little demo there. In 2nd place, Tattoo by Five Finger Punch for the Sinclair QL, very solid demo for the Sinclair QL. We don't see that many Sinclair QL demos. Some people have been pushing for more activity on this platform, and this competition is the highest activity on the Sinclair QL that we have seen so far. 3 entries submitted overall. And the winner was Kizuna by Joker and Sam FX, also for the Sinclair QL, as I mentioned, with a very nice theme behind it as well. So yeah, very interesting competition, a good Sinclair QL representation there overall. The other platform graphics competition only had 3 entries: Santa's Greeting by Yerik for the Commodore 64, Mountain King by Prowler also for the Commodore 64, and the winner Dragon Shot by Facet of a Bonsai Genesis Project and Lemon also for the Commodore 64. Now let's take a look at the entries from the Wild competition at Gerp, the category that takes all of the entries that don't quite fit anywhere else. In the 12th place, James Brown is Alive by ALA Style of Quantum, a music for the Commodore 64. In the 11th place, Anything You Do by Bruce Sinclair, a music video made completely using AI technology, both the music and the video artifacts. It's a nice look into the state of the art of what you can do with AI almost exclusively nowadays, and you can do quite a lot of realistic things, but you can still see some things that are wrong with it, and it's completely derivative of regular pop culture. So not very interesting for me personally, but you might like it if you are interested in what AI can do for pop music videos. In 10th place, Sam Haltar's Geert Filkenstein streaming music getting 10th place. In 9th place, a video invitation for the Specky PL party happening in Poland. In 8th place, The Rise of Lycanthropes by Grapey, hand-drawn comic book / novel about some werewolf story. Very cute, nice story by Grapey, and a video presentation of scrolling past the different comics that he did. In 6th place, an edible entry by Insane, which I'm not sure what it is. Also shared 6th place, Uwokaus by Hyperunknown of Noise, music for the Renoise tracker. In 5th place, Zero Shades of Grey by Krill's Cracking Crew with an Atmega32 little demo there. I haven't seen the video of this one, so I'm not sure if it's any good or not. I hope they release it eventually. In 4th place, Blunderous Bit Blasting Bonanza by Impulse, a little demo for the TIC 80, a couple of good ideas there and some old school effects as well. In third place, Adam Is Me by Bello Games. I had seen this game being presented before at an edition of Silly Venture, I believe. Now they ported it to Amiga and added a few more levels as far as I understood. Very interesting concept to the game itself. Some cute, funny ideas in it. I would try to play it, so I think that's a positive rating from me. So yeah, congratulations Bello Games on the port for Amiga of your game. In second place, Impulse goes to Gerp 2025 by Impulse. This was a very good demo. So this demo was targeting a Windows terminal and using some modern technology that allows you to render graphics as a character inside the Windows terminal. So it's some updates that they have been releasing somehow lately, and M-Range was on top of it and decided to make a demo about it. And it's not just a one-trick pony, it has several different effects, and it shows both text mode and textures being rendered on those pixels. So very good demo. I think this is completely the spirit of what Demoscene is about, you know, finding a new platform that is interesting and trying to explore it to the maximum of its ability. So very well done. One of the party favorites for me as well. Impulse goes to Gerp 2025 by Impulse. And the first place entry of the wild competition at Gerp was Gerp Home Shopping Network by Desire and Moods Plateau, continuing their lore, their universe of different weird Demoscene shopping things that you can get. Last year they presented this whistling video, whatever it was. Now they present you this Glens Cube that allows you to make music. So yeah, another part of this Moose Plateau universe of videos. And related to the Windows terminal demo that I just talked about, Microsoft Devlogs even wrote an entry about it. So they were talking about the latest updates on the Windows command line. They heard about the work that Impulse did during this demo, and they featured it on their dev blog post, which is really cool for outreach as well of the demo scene, and also explains a little bit better what you can do and what you can't do. Also, the source code is completely available, so now you can actually look at the source code and learn how to use the pixels to your greater advantage. This also reminded me a lot of the text mode demo competition that used to exist like a decade ago, maybe even longer than that, and this would make a very interesting comeback or a twist to what feels like it's a bit of an abandoned category on the modern demo making. There used to be more activity doing text mode demos. It's what I'm getting at. Anyways, nice little article about that. Then there were a few other releases also at the Gerp. Box Vol.1 and Box Vol.2 were released there. Also, Copper Showdown editor by Akronyme Analogiker was finally released in a beta preview working way that allows people to actually play around with it. Looking forward to integrating some jams made with this into livecodedemozu.org. Then a few new demo packs for the Amiga came out with all of these latest Amiga releases. Dreams 41 by Void, Party Pack number 29, 30 and 31 by Artstate also came out. Nice way to check out all of the latest releases. Unrelated to Gerp, there is a new Commodore 64 demo by Triad called OPS, a little demo about the difficulty of discussing things online, featuring a nice cover of the Depeche Mode's I Just Can't Get Enough. And talking about Commodore 64, Bacchus released a new video on FairLight TV doing a party report of Fjälldata, which was a pretty solid overview of showing around the event and interviewing a few people, so thumbs up to a very cool party report by Bacchus as well. Another video that caught my eye this week was the follow-up by Rune Vision to his Fractal Dithering video that we mentioned on the previous week's report. This new video is called a feature demo of surface stable Fractal Dithering and showcases the different features / things / aesthetic variants that you can do with this new dithering technique that he's been developing. Nice video, but would have gotten extra points from me if it was a real-time demo instead. In more local news, it's now available online with English subtitles, the documentary that premiered in Portugal's national television on 29th of January. They made a documentary that tells the story of TIMEX Portugal, a tech factory in the 70s and 80s that produced watches, ZX Spectrum computers, and also their own TIMEX line of computers. They sent computers for markets on the United Kingdom, the United States, Portugal, Poland, Argentina, etc. I think a lot of you will find this a very interesting documentary. Then leading up to Love Bite Demo Party, that is happening in a few days, we saw the release of a teaser poem by Sizecoding read by Genio, and this past weekend jobj had his birthday party in Belgium turn into a demo party once again. They had a few competitions and events happening there. The video is available of the live stream on Twitch as well if you are fast enough before it times out. Let's take a look at the different competitions that they had. Starting off with the demo competition, they had 11 entries overall, sharing the last place invitation for Forever 23 for the Commodore 64 by a little fluffy group. Then Yugesine doing a combo filler 42 as well, a little 4K there. Mad Panda by a little fluffy group, this time for the ZX Spectrum. jobj 42 by a little fluffy group for the Commodore 64. Happy Birthday Job by Capcom of Brixel. A remote birthday greeting by Raccoon Violet for the JavaScript. 32 by Bian and Omfo, a little 4K intro for Windows. In fourth place, Tommy by Little Fluffy Group for the Sinclair QL, that is pretty famous right now apparently on the demo scene. In third place, Stronietine Chamber by Epoch, my compo favorite overall, very solid 4K intro for Linux. In second place, another Varian entry, Stumboot.exe by Royal Belgian Beer Squadron, and the winner was jobj Day by Stefest, a quick demo made by Stefest during the party place to celebrate jobj's anniversary. Then there were the graphics competition with only 2 entries, but pretty decent overall. The Watcher by Noctis, Petsky submission from the Commodore 64, and the winner, the Unexpected by Ollie of Poobrain, with the whale crashing a birthday cake there and a falling flower because what the hell is happening. Then there was a kids competition slash showcase of different videos and graphics images as well. I'm going to show you all of the entries real quick. And then there was the music competition that was won by Tio with A Slave to the Beat. And no, we are not done with this week's report just yet. I told you this week was really packed with things. TRSI released a Fire and Ice intro welcoming their new member Saki. IQ released a new article diving deep into GPU conditionals slash branchings, explaining when you're supposed to optimize it and when it's counterproductive to do so. There was a short introduction to the demo scene, an article released at howtogeek.com, and then there were a couple of new art packs released at 16 colors as well. First, the Blender text art online competition that takes place every 3 months. This time they had to create some text art entries based on the keywords Smurfs, gambling, and whitehouse. You can see the results here. And there was also the release of a more experimental text art pack by Clear 2000. Last but not least, the participant entries of a Tiny Tapeout 8 Demoscene competition have been revealed in this 0 to ASIC video here. These were demos made directly in ASIC, hardware coded using Verilog as far as I know. Not your usual demo platform, but the competition did get some good participation, more than I was personally expecting, to be honest with you, and the effects were also pretty decent considering the limitations of the system and that it's all hardware coded. So yeah, really cool. Check it out. And if you find demo making directly into hardware fascinating, the call for participations on the follow-up competition, the Tiny Tapeout 10, is open until the 7th of March, so you still have a couple of weeks to submit something. In terms of upcoming events, there will be a Demoscene outreach talk on the 20th of February at the Nordic FuzzCon. If you know people visiting that conference, please tell them to check it out. And of course, this coming weekend we will have Mountain bikes taking place in Switzerland, where we'll have the Meteorics Nominees Gala, among other Demoscene activities taking place, including the release of the anticipated invitation demo for revision. Also this weekend, Lovebite will be live streaming all things Sizecoding, which I'm helping organize, so I hope to catch you all watching the stream. And then there is a Cosmos meetup also in Finland, and I heard the previously mentioned Beacon LAN party in Sweden that was also scheduled for this weekend has been postponed to some future dates. So that's all the Demoscene action that you'll get this weekend. Check out demoparty.net for full info on all upcoming demo parties. I also heard a note that Instancy 2025 has been postponed to some later dates because of some issues with securing the party venue. So yeah, pay attention to that if you're planning to attend. I'm not going to go through all of the list of the parties yet again, but yeah, check out demoparty.net for more information. So yeah, that's it for this week's Demoscene report. Hope you found something interesting on this video. There was a lot to choose from. If you see value to these reports, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, sharing this video with a friend, maybe even donating me something through patreon.com/psenough. Thank you Super Oak for the original background effect that I repurposed this week. That's it for me. See you next week. Bye bye everybody. Have a great day. See you on the Lovebite livestream.